Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for The Gray Man. This will be pretty much spoiler free. I don't think I can. I think I could get through this review without really going into any specifics of the movie. Maybe there'll be some loose synopsis, maybe some things we've seen on the trailer, stuff like that. But The Gray Man is a 2022 film that debuted on Netflix over the weekend of Comic Con. It is rated PG-13 and has a runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes. As of recording, this movie has a 50% Rotten Tomato score from the critics and 90% from the audience. I fall somewhere between that. I can definitely see why both groups of why they're both so split. This movie is directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, the Russo brothers, and is written by Joe Russo, also Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, and it's based on a book by Mark Greaney of the same name. The synopsis here quickly: when the CIA's top asset, his identity known to no one, uncovers agency secrets, he triggers a global hunt by assassins set loose by an ex-colleague. So, yeah, this movie is definitely a spy action adventure. I think that falls very well within the wheelhouse of the Russo brothers, and also within the wheelhouse of Marcus and McFeely. All these people worked in a lot of the Avengers and Captain America movies and stuff like that. So very familiar with material that has to do with, spy action genre. Um, let's go over the cast, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this movie. The movie stars Ryan Gosling as Six, Chris Evans as Lloyd Hansen, Ana de Armas as Danny Miranda, Billy Bob Thornton as Fitzroy, Jessica Henwick as Suzanne Brewer. We have Reggae Jen Page as Carmichael, Alfred Woodard as Maurice Cahill, Warner Mora as Laszlo Sosa, and Julia Butters plays Claire. So yeah, overall, this is a movie that will easily satisfy your action. If you're hungry for an action movie, really cool looking blockbuster, but don't want to go to the theater, I think this will do it. It's big, it's loud, it's a spy thriller. It conforms to a lot of the tropes that we've seen, especially things like, you know, uh, the agent being burnt by the agency and now being hunted, but also the agent having to rescue somebody that he needs to protect, usually a child. Really fun stuff, where it's kind of awkward because that's not like a babysitting gig. Uh, but it's really interesting. I think my main takeaway from the movie is that I love the cast. I think it's really good to see all these people either working together again or working together for the first time. One of the standouts for me was Ana de Armas as Danny Miranda. She can handle the action. She really delivers when it comes to those action moments to me. But also the more serious moments about being in a spy thriller. I think another highlight is Chris Evans as this unhinged villain. I love the look with the mustache. It is very much yeah. I don't know. Chris Evans has this really fun dark side to him when he plays villains. I think those are two of the big highlights. Also, Ryan Gosling. I think he's a great action protagonist. This movie feel like it could have given him a little bit more. There was not a lot for him. His character was very stoic already, so not a lot for him to work through. But all the action sequences look great, and I think that's one of the big things about this movie, big budget movie from big directors, and it definitely benefits from all that. There's these great. If you are somebody that loves these big shots of from drones, like those big action sequences, big explosions, all that stuff is in this movie. Multiple fights, very well choreographed. I do want to say the music by Henry Jackman was amazing. I think it really brings in, especially there's this piece in the middle of the movie where we are in Prague, where things really just kind of clicked into place the whole movie, and I think a lot of that comes from the music and the cinematography by Stephen F. Winden. Like I said, if you're somebody that doesn't like all those big drone shots and stuff like that, you will be. I mean, there's plenty of those in this movie, so that might be something that you don't like as much. Um, Overall, I think the story falters a little bit for the movie, but the performances really carry this film. It's definitely entertaining. I watched it all really in one sitting. I paused in the middle, right before we got to the prog sequence to switch locations where I was watching it, which is one of kind of the pros of when you see a Brothers Russo movie. They're very there's a lot of like location cards in this. So if you're not a big fan of that, once again, I think going into a movie like this, you already kind of know the people that are working on it, how their stylistic choices. So if you don't really vibe with some of those choices, like I said, the big drone shots, extended sequences like that, just a lot of switching locations and title cards, like all those edits. If you don't vibe with that, then maybe it's going to be definitely too much for you. Like I said, the story I feel is maybe the weakest element of the story of the movie. But overall, I had a good time. I'm glad I watched the movie. It's definitely something I could see spinning off into a franchise where we kind of bring in all these really cool actors every once in a while to play around in this world. So very interesting. Jessica Henwick, I want to see more work. I think she's great. She didn't get a lot to do in this movie till closer to the end. So very interesting. And yeah, I think, like I said, overall, I really enjoy this. Probably for me, it ends up being 75 to 80% score. So check out my letterbox for my final number. I'll put that on the description of the video. But as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe. Make sure to go back and check our coverage from San Diego Comic Con. We have a lot of videos for comic announcements, the Eisners, the panels, each trailer, whatever, everything that was released, all those big trailers. We have coverage of that. And then on our live episode, our latest live, which you can also hear in audio form now, you can go ahead and listen to all that. And yeah, get a big idea of everything we thought about the highlights from San Diego Comic Con. So thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell, so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, movie reviews, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.